Alright, since the, I'm having trouble with the, Harpy contract, I'm gonna go talk to Philippa, and I think I have everything I need, except for the royal blood. So I'm going to try to give her, items one at a time, and hopefully, I can do that, instead of, like, doing it all at once. I have the banner, I have, Triss's headband, and I have... What's the other thing? The dwarven flower.
You wanted to discuss something?
Yes. Oh, and a magic crystal. That's right, that's not... The magic crystal is different from the dun banner. I forgot where I found the magic crystal, but I did find it somewhere. Let's give her that first. What's this?
There's proof that the Wild Hunt is a vast accumulation of the power. Something that would interest mages, you'd think.
To the mere mortal, anything that is not immediately comprehensible is suspect, the product of a conspiracy. And where there's a conspiracy, well, it's obvious mages must have hatched it.
I'm a mortal, though probably not a mere one. I found the notes of a man who spent his entire life...
Paranormal phenomena interests Cynthia.
I'll go talk to her first, because this looks like
Take this up
something
with her.
off the beaten path.
Remember the antidote for Saskia.
Yes, yes.
It's very important.
Hey, Cynthia.
I'm trying to learn something about the Wild Hunt.
Very interesting phenomenon. Like all mysterious things.
Willing to share what you know?
Well, I would be. Provided you found the notes of Morton Collis first.
That's what I
He
got, I
devoted
think.
almost his entire life to researching the hunt. We could go into detail if you had his scribblings.
I found Morton Collis's notes.
So, let's see what you've learned.
Well, there are a few documented facts, but Collis notes the existence of plenty of myths and legends.
Very true. Where shall we start, then?
Let's do all of them. Let's do the hunt abducts humans first.
When I pursued the hunt, I passed through many abandoned villages.
Well, the Wild Hunt abducts young people.
What for?
The Wraiths might need workers, warriors, or meat.
Collis seems to favor the slave theory.
Let's do the direction of the hunt movement.
First and foremost, Collis studied the hunt's movement.
Oh, it's well known that the Wild Hunt moves north to south, never in the opposite direction.
That's what I remember, and Collis's research confirms it. I'm just having trouble understanding why that is.
The retinue's trajectory brings it into our world at the North Pole. Thus, once here, the Wraiths can only move south.
Collis claims the hunt's appearance can be predicted by observing the Orcan Nebula.
And eclipses affect how often it appears. In any case, it arrives on the winter solstice, though not necessarily every year.
Collis calculated that the hunt slips into our world in those years when the nebula is in the eastern sky. What's the sorceress's take on the hunt?
The topic makes them uneasy. Since the Council and Conclave banned the use of mind spells, the Wild Hunt has been a taboo topic.
There's some link between mental spells and the cavalcade?
Both addle the brain. Anyone who has come in contact with the Wild Hunt has experienced mental instability that either takes the form of insanity or amnesia. You see, the Wraiths emit a magnetic field that severely distorts perception and impedes brain functions.
Alright. The hunt is an omen of war.
People say the hunt's appearance is an omen of war.
In our times, wars are so frequent, we might even consider flights of honking geese as their harbinger. The hunt traverses our world in winter. Wars usually break out in spring, but only because rulers wish their soldiers to die in battle, rather than of cold.
Alright, let's summarize.
Let's summarize.
Based on his observations and calculations of the Wild Hunt's movements, Collis arrived at two equally important conclusions. The first was that the hunt is made up of knights who perished in various worlds and have reconvened as a retinue of vengeance. His second hypothesis states that an unknown, extremely powerful force multiplies wraiths, whose task is to travel between worlds in search of slaves. Both theories seem probable,
Each time someone runs into the hunt, the Wraith's magnetic field causes their mind to descend into chaos. By inference, another meeting with the hunt and its field should reverse the effects of the first.
Perhaps. Someone who lost their memory or their mind on their first meeting with the hunt could recover either on the second meeting. But I'm afraid that's unproved. Anyone who has managed to escape the Wraiths would rather die than meet them again.
So, you can lose or recover your memory by meeting the wild hunt.
Do you know something I don't?
I have amnesia, but my memory's been coming back since a certain event.
Since when?
Since I killed a specter, the king of the wild hunt.
That it? Huh. Okay. Let's go talk to good old Philippa about Triss, or the crystal,
You
or
wanted
whatever.
to discuss something.
Yes, I found a magic crystal.
I found one of the ingredients for Saskia's cure.
Show me. Interesting. Getting warmer, but still not there. It's as if I'd sent you to get me the sun and you'd brought me a candle. We need something massive, an item of real power, Geralt. This is a dwarf's dream. Stolen and magically encased in this crystal. It would do if it was stronger.
You know what this means? In addition to normal harpies, there are Solano in the area.
Solano?
Dream snatchers. The only harpy species to develop something resembling intelligence. They magically bind dreams to mountain crystals. I heard they once inhabited this area. Solano live among regular harpies, but their lair should be full of stolen dreams. One of those would be powerful enough, I'm sure.
You'd have to enter the Harpy Lair through the quarry.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the gate to the caves is locked and Cecil
Oh,
Burden won't open it.
Okay.
I asked
He'll
him
open
on
it for
another
me, 'cause I'm the
occasion.
Witcher.
Stubborn as a mule, that one. But we must not relent. Saskia clings to life by a thread. Let me show you the desire contained in this particular dream. Don't be hasty to judge.
Yes, I can feel it. Whose dream is it?
Cecil Burden's.
Oh.
In that case, I need to see the alderman. Got a feeling he just might open the gate for me.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that first. Before I talk to her again. And I know right where that is. That's down in the quarry. There was a gate that I couldn't get open. Now, if I remember where this bastard lives, I searched around for it long and far last time before I found it. Maybe right up here? In here? It might be in here. I'm gonna check in here. He has a pretty big house. Yeah, I think this is it. Yep.
I need to get inside the Harpy Lair.
No chance.
Why?
I know all about the harpies. They steal dreams, collect them. I found one, but it proved too weak for our purposes. I need a stronger one. So I'm asking you nicely, open the damn gate.
Listen, Witcher. I want Saskia to recover, I do.
Why?
But
What
don't
difference does
ask
it
me to
make? It's
turn
not even
this
close
town
to the
into a
town.
circus
I'll
just
kill them
before
all.
we battle Henselt. My grandfather locked that gate for a good reason. Imagine if we could all go in there to look at those dreams. Dwarves,
would not
peasants,
be the end
or
of
Scoia'tael,
Bergen.
Aedirnian nobles even. All seeing the desires of others. Terrifying. It would be the end of Vergen. What's more, legend has it the oldest stolen dreams can become reality. And I don't want nightmares stalking Vergen's back alleyways come nightfall.
Open it. I'll make it quick.
Stop pissing me off.
What?
You're acting like a drunk
Screw
suitor.
you.
No means no.
You know, don't know if I should mention this, but the dream I found belongs to you.
What are you talking about?
It's an embarrassing affliction, I imagine. Hell, even something of a political liability in
Bribery
your
and
case.
blackmail.
Some might even call you a freak. You're the alderman. An ages-old tradition is vested in you. On top of that, you now lead the preparations for Vergen's defense.
You wouldn't dare.
Imagine your ancestors carved in stone. Condemnation, not pride on their bearded faces. Who knows? Maybe you'd keep your office, but you'd be the talk of the town for ages. And your nephew? Poor kid.
I'll open the gate.
Yeah, you will.
I promised Scalen's mother I'd be sober as a judge to the end of my days, and I aim to keep my word. I don't give a damn about ages-old traditions and piss on loose talk. But you're right. I cannot compromise Vergen's morale. You must bury this thing. The secret dies with you, never to be spoken aloud. Understand?
I do. Thanks, Cecil. And good luck staying sober.
Alright. Let's go right there. Kill the harp. Oh, okay. So now I bet is when I'll be able to use my harpy traps. Yes. I still got 3. And yeah.